What's up, guys? It's your boy, back at it again with another banger video where I'm just, again, gonna be just ranting in my room because I'm a rambling guy. My brain is kind of annoying, and it does this thing where it'll pick something and be like, that thing right there is the best thing you've ever seen in your entire life. And then I'll be really into something for like 2 weeks. And the one that's been the thing that I've been super into for the past like 2 weeks is Devil May Cry. I watched the show, I was like, damn, that's a really good show. I watched the Devil May Cry anime and I was like, oh my god, Devil May Cry is so sick. I definitely need to play the game again. So I re-downloaded it and I've been playing through that. I'm like, oh my god, this game is so fun. Bro, my hair, once again, is so bad. I just showered and it does this thing where it'll split right there and then it looks like that. And I'm like, ew, that's really bad and not good. Maybe I can, you know what, that's fine. That's fine for the video, that'll do, that'll work. It doesn't look awful, even though I've never cared about it. I've only partially, I'm playing the fifth game again, and I'm like around to where I was last time, so I'm not even done the game, but I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool. All of my, like all my socials, like on my TikTok, or like my Instagram reels, everything is like Devil May Cry stuff, and I'm like, huh, dude, I'm so based right now. This is so sick. But like, I'm totally just like bandwagoning off the fact that the anime came out like semi-recently here. Also, on top of that, for some reason, my brain's like, hey, you know that Naruto fighting game? The one that came out like almost 2 years ago now and is almost dead? Yeah, that is super sick and you should get it. So now I've been like watching stuff on it and wanting to get it, even though that like it's almost dead. And apparently right now, I was watching some videos about it and it's like, yeah, if you play the competitive scene, you can probably find a game. But if you're not playing competitive, it's kind of annoying. And if I started right now, I'd be really, really bad at it. So I wouldn't probably want to play the ranked scene, but that's just how it is. So, you know, I got my Kakashi Copy Ninja shirt on right now because Naruto is super awesome. We love Naruto, but definitely one of my like favorite shows of all time. Would recommend it to everybody. I know it's like, oh, 700 episodes. It's terrifying, but like honestly, I'm pretty sure it's like around 200 episodes or of it are just like filler. Naruto's great. I love Naruto. I think I was just getting a bunch of Naruto stuff as well, and I'm like, damn, Naruto's so cool. I want to play the game. Because usually how things go is I'm really, really into something for like 2 weeks, and then I just totally don't care about it. Well, I say 2 weeks, but it could be like a week, 2 weeks, like 2 months. But this usually happens with a lot of stuff for me. Is I'll be really into something, and then after like 2 weeks to 2 month period, all of a sudden I won't care about it anymore. Except for like a few things. Like there are certain games, like for example, I was into Overwatch for like 2 years, I was pretty much into Overwatch up until Marvel Rivals came out. Or like Marvel Rivals, it's been out for like 4 months. I've been playing it a bunch in those 4 months, and it hasn't gotten boring for me. I think it's because of like the competitive nature of them. I really like competitive stuff. Like I was really into like Smash Bros. Or like Pokemon with like the battling specifically. Like I like things where it's like purely like, okay, I say purely skill, but of course all these games it's not purely skill. There's always a little bit of RNG and other things. But I like games where like most of what comes down to you winning is your skill. Like I hate Mario Party because you can be winning and then all of a sudden at the end of the game it goes, hey, you looked at Wario's ass the most, here's 32 stars for you. So, you know, that kind of pisses me off. So that's why I don't really like Mario Party or like other like games that are a lot more RNG based. I hate my hair. I need a haircut. I don't know what to do with it. If you guys have any ideas for what I should do with this, please tell me, because my hair is so bad right now. And I don't know what to do with it because if you've been following the channel for a long time, you know I've pretty much had this hair since I started this channel, which was like when I was like 14, 13, I was younger than that. I think I first started when I was like 12. Jesus, that's a long time ago. Another thing that's kind of funny, so I have upgraded my setup a little bit, you know, because we got the microphone and we got the tripod here with the camera, but it's still jank. I don't have lighting yet. So what I've done is I've taken like just a big white like JPEG and threw it up on a monitor and cranked the brightness. And then I took a little Kaiju number 8 lamp that I have and I've kind of propped it up sideways so that its light is coming here for a different light. Oh, jeez. We haven't totally changed. There's still a little bit of jank. And I realized I probably could have used my actual microphone for this, but I wanted to use this more so I can get better acquainted with it and trying to make it sound as best as I can. and so I could get more recording done inside to see how it is. And I've just noticed like when recording outside, the noise cancellation sounded like better when I was outside compared to the tests I've done inside and having the noise cancellation on. I've noticed it makes my voice a bit more like warbly because it's trying to cut out the like dead space and like background noise. But I mean, it's whatever. I can still run it through an EQ, and I think it fixed it a decent amount in my last video that I made. And now I can just kind of do that again and try and do it better. Quick update. On a last video, I talked about having another video that I want to do. Where I want to film it, there's just some stuff that's been set up in the wintertime and needs to be removed, so I'm waiting till that's cleared before I start filming that. Because the weather's actually gotten a lot better. This whole week has been like 20 degrees. Oh, besides one day that was like 9 degrees. On Friday, it'll be 27 degrees, which is hot. The way I think of it is like, even though I don't know how actually close it is, but like 32 degrees Celsius is close-ish to like 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you're watching from America, that's a bit of an equivalent, kind of. I don't feel like Googling it. And I probably won't feel like Googling later. Unless I do, I'll put it up right there. You can see what it is if I feel like doing that. Do I? I don't know. Editing me really depends. Sometimes I'm really into it, and sometimes I get really lazy with it and don't actually put in enough effort, which I really should do. This is kind of me rambling. Once again, you know, classic me yap sesh. When I look back at my old videos, I feel like that's what a majority of them are just me talking to the camera, which I feel like could work, but I'd like to make actual video ideas instead of just kind of talking to the camera about random stuff. But you know, that's how it be for ya boy. So quick little story time. So as some of you may know, I'm in a band. I'm the drummer. I play drums in a band. It's pretty sick. But we got a show coming up at the end of May. Yes, that's when it is. End of May. Like the last weekend of May, I'm pretty sure. And it was really annoying. Well, it kind of wasn't annoying. It just sucked. Because a couple weeks ago, one of our bandmates actually helps. Well, she doesn't help. It's part of her job because she works for the town that I live in and the event that they're hosting. So she organizes all that. Which I know it's like conflict of interest. Don't really care. Our town's really small, and we wanted money to actually play a show, so not my problem. And our town's a bunch of old people, so it's not like they would really care to listen to our music anyways. But whatever. But yeah, she used like, we couldn't raise enough money because the world's kind of shitty right now, so we're gonna have to cancel it. But luckily, we ended up finding a workaround for that. We're still gonna go play because we kind of really want to just play somewhere because we haven't actually played a show in ages. Like it's literally been over like 6 months since we've played like an actual show, not just like a few little songs for certain things. Now we're just gonna go play for free, which is okay. Maybe we can get donations, maybe. Well, like we can get donations, but that's if people, you know, donate, which would be nice. So I'm hoping that goes well. That's in like a month here. I'm not confident in my drumming skills. I've gotten better over the years, but I'm really bad and haven't actually dedicated enough time to purely practicing just getting better at drumming, which is something I really need to do. It's like everything else in my life. Any other interest I have, I'll like hyper focus on it for like 2 weeks at a time and then won't care about it at all. Because I mean, yes, I still go to band practice every week, but like there's been hundreds and hundreds of times where it's like I just really don't care to go to practice right now. But like right now, I've actually been really back into drumming, at least for band practice. But like, I don't know, like at home, I'm just like, I don't feel like actually putting in time and effort, which is kind of bad on my part. I'll admit, it's something I need to work on if I want to actually get good. Because I always sit there and go, oh man, I'm so bad at drums. I should practice, but then I don't practice. I just need to sit down and actually practice my drumming instead of just being a little baby about it and not doing it. So if I want to actually get good, you know, you have to actually put in time and effort. Same with YouTube. That's something I gotta do. If I want to actually get good at it, I just gotta do it instead of not doing it. That's why I'm doing this video, because I've been sitting around for the past like a month now since that last video went out, being like, I want to make something, but I'm not making anything. And I'm going to keep this really short because I said all this before. I've just been sitting around not making anything. even though I want to make stuff. And I currently can't make the one video that I have planned. So I need to get better at not being so focused on those types of things and just like making stuff. Because like these rambling videos, they're not the worst. I don't know. Maybe some people would just sit and listen to me talk about random stuff. Who knows? I don't know. I kind of like listening to people ramble about things, but that's just me. Like today I found this one really small creator, like literally like super small. They have like 100 subs. And I was just like watching their videos because I'm like, you know what, I'm kind of down to just listen to you ramble about random stuff. So that's how that's been. So, and that's the update on this. That one video is coming. It'll come eventually. I just need to wait for where I want to film it to be ready so I can film it. I also feel like I need to present myself on camera a bit better. I feel like I'm just kind of like, you know, not actually like, I don't know. I mean, it's something you have to learn and do over time, you know, to get better at this whole YouTube thing. But yeah, I just kind of turned on the camera and was like, I'm gonna start talking because I have the itch to make something again. My brother sent me this TikTok. It's like new animes coming out. Dude, the summer lineup for animes this year is actually like insane. I kind of hated myself because I was like some of the ones I was most excited for were these romance animes that are coming out. Bro, I have a problem with romance animes. I have like, I'll throw in a clip in here of the manga that I currently have. I don't know why. Probably because I'm just like sad and lonely. So I love romance animes. And one of the ones I'm most hyped for is this one called Call of the Night, which you actually have to watch on High Dive, not Crunchyroll, which kind of sucks because it's like the only show on High Dive that I actually liked, that actually was like really good in my opinion. The animation in it's so nice, and like the coloring of it's really good. It's basically about this like vampire and this teenager where he's an insomniac, the teenager, and he's like wants to become a vampire, but apparently the only way you can become a vampire is if you fall in love with the vampire. And the vampire that he's like friends with, she doesn't like it's just not like love, but like she's like, love is scary, you know, random anime trope bullshit. He's like, I have no idea what love is, and she's like, I don't know exactly how to make someone love me, and love is scary, so I'm kind of like opposed to it in a way, but it's good. I have like 14 volumes of it. I don't know. I need help. That's why I need help. I'm too invested into the romance animes, guys. It's bad at this point. I need help. My brother was scrolling through Crunchyroll one day, and I was like looking at him because he's like on the TV, and I was like, oh, I've seen that one. I've seen that one. I've seen that one. I've seen that one. He went through like the whole. I forget what the category was exactly, but it was like a romance category of some sort, like on the front page of Crunchyroll. And like I've watched almost every single one that was on it, and I'm like, dear God, I need to watch some other shit. Because like obviously, as I've talked about earlier, you know I watch other shit. I basically only watch shonens and rom-coms. Watch rom-coms with romance animes. It's bad. I need help. Another one of the animes though that I'm really excited for is Kaiju number 8 season 2. Kaiju number 8 is honestly one of my more favorite shows to come out in the past while. I don't know, it's just really good. Kaiju number 8's been really good in my opinion. I really like the animation and the story of it. I have some of the volumes. I don't remember how many. Like 9? Is that right? I don't know. I bought the manga like before when the anime got announced. So me and my brother bought all the manga that was out at the time, like all the volumes, and it's really good. I like it. Probably one of my favorite animes to come out last year maybe. I don't remember. At this point, time's weird nowadays. Everything moves too fast. Yeah, I'm just getting old and all my bones hurt and my body's breaking. But it's chill. We're vibing. Yeah, Kaiju number 8 will probably be really awesome. Probably it will be pretty awesome. And Dandadan season 2, that'll be sick. I love Dandadan. Definitely one of my favorite animes to come out last year. Speaking of like really big animes and stuff, Solo Leveling, in my opinion, is definitely overhyped. The fights are sick and the animation's great, but I feel like the actual story of it does not compare to some of the other animes that came out, like especially with when like the first season came out compared to some of the other animes coming out at the time. I feel like the actual story of Solo Leveling wasn't all that great. It has really awesome fights and like some really cool moments, but I feel like it itself was like the story itself wasn't quite as good as other shows. I don't know. All the Solo Leveling like Aura, Farmer kids are probably gonna come yell at me now, but I don't really care. So something's outside my window making noise. I might die, but if I do, post this video. That'd be pretty sick. So I think that kind of concludes my rambling for today. Who knows, maybe I'll make another rambling video very soon if I have more random bullshit to talk about. If not, then see you in a while. Hopefully not a while. I need to get better at this whole intro, outro thing. I don't got one, and I probably should have somewhat of a one instead of, fumbling through my words. So, thanks for watching the video, guys. I know I kind of was just talking out of my ass this whole time, and I didn't really say anything super meaningful, but, hopefully you enjoyed listening to me talk about a bunch of random stuff that I'm currently interested in. I hope you enjoyed that. Comment, I guess. Actually, no. I got a better idea. Comment, if you're into anime, comment what animes you're hyped about for the new season that's coming out. Also, if you can think of some random shit I can film, comment that too. And, subscribe, because even though subscribers aren't super important anymore, it still does help. Mainly likes and comments are more important. Well, actually, no, the most important thing is watch it. So watch this whole video again after you've watched it now. And I hope you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, do all that shit. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully it's not as dumb as this one.